Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I do apologise about my hair. I just got out of the bath and it's still a bit wet. Today I'm going to show you the 10 books that I chose for my TBR. If you didn't watch my previous video, it is picking themes. I don't know how you is it themes? I think it's something different. Just like picking like have pieces of paper with stuff written on them. Excuse my nails. I did paint them a while ago and they're really chipped. I have a piece of paper with stuff written on it, like I was saying, and I pull them out of a jar, but I had a little more this envelope thing that I was using because I didn't have a jar to use, and they have all a piece of paper have different things written on them, and I have to pick something within what it says on the piece of paper. And one of them I picked was borrow a book. So I was either thinking borrowing this book by Stephen King. It's Doctor Sleep by Stephen King. I was thinking about maybe borrowing this because I really want to start reading all of Stephen King's books. It's either this book of my partner, borrowing it off him, or either the book of my sister that she has is I'm Glad My Mum's Dead by Jeanette Carty or something like that. Don't know how, I think I'm saying her name right. So it's either that book or this book. I think maybe this book I'll borrow for that theme, if that makes sense. And then this is another book, part of it. I put inside of each one what theme was for each book, like the piece of paper that I've written on it. And this one was Kids Pick. So my daughter picked this one, is Alice Bless by Laura Harrington. Don't know how Harrington. I don't know how to pronounce that name. So this is one of the books. I'm probably going to read this book first. I am going to be doing reading 50 pages a day for the month of July, and this is probably going to be the first book I'm going to read for that. Like I said in my previous video, I'm not that much of a reader. I haven't read in months and I want to get better at reading, and I've picked 10 of these, so there's 10 books. I don't know how much I'll get read in the month of July. If it's just this, then it's fine. If I get through one, I'm happy enough, but I'm going to be trying my best to read more than one book a month. Then the next book is The Spanish Love Deception by Elena Arms, and that was for Instagram recommends. So I was looking on Instagram, seeing if I see any Instagram posts, and I saw this. That's what I was kind of doing. I don't know how to do the poll thing on Instagram to pick a book, so I just did it that way, because I know some YouTubers do that, where they do this where they have a jar with stuff written on it, and I know a couple of booktubers have like Instagram recommends, and they pick like 2 books and they get their followers to pick. I didn't know how to do that, to do the poll, so I just looked through my Instagram feed until I found the first Instagram post that post of a book that I have the book of. Like, I had to look through a couple of posts because I'll go quite down, because there's a few posts of people uploading book pictures of books, but like what they're reading or whatever. But sometimes like I don't have them books that's in the picture, so I had to scroll until I find a picture that had a book in in the picture that I already have, because what I'm trying to do is trying to read through all the books that I've already have before I get a new book, because I've over 150 books to read, and I want to get at least close to 150 of them already read by the time before I get a new book. So that's the one for Instagram recommended. Then next one is The Secret Circle by L.J. Smith, and that one is fantasy. This got the little thing for fantasy for that. I have read another, I can't remember what it's called, another book by L.J. Smith. It's not the Vampire Diaries. I do have the first book of the Vampire Diaries, so I am planning to read that one at some point, but this is the one I have chosen for fantasy. I was going to pick the Vampire Diaries, but I do have one of these pieces of papers which says a book that I DNF'd, so if I gotten that one I would have picked the Vampire Diaries, just I did DNF that one. So yeah, this one picked for fantasy. Then next one is The Dinner Lady Detectives by Hannah Handy. I did start reading this, but I'm going to restart reading it again because I've forgotten what happened. I'm only page like 33 in it, so it's only 33 pages I have to catch up. So this is technically, I could have used this also as a book for a book that I DNF'd, but I didn't get that one. But this one is with buildings. I got a building on the cover, so I just picked this one. Just I wanted to use this one for that and get this one over and done with. I did enjoy it, the first like 36 pages of it, but I didn't get around to actually finishing it. Just the last like month or so I've been stressful or too tired to read, so yeah. The next one is The Wall of Lost Plots by Jasper Ford, and I'm pretty sure this one is a cartoon cover. The theme for this one, yeah, cartoon cover. This one's for the cartoon cover. Yeah. And lots of these I don't know what much about, except for this one. I've heard YouTubers talk about this a few times, and also I kind of know what this one is about because I've already read a little bit of it. So yeah, next is See Them One by Maureen Todd. It's this, and it says Kelly crime thriller, and this one is under thriller. I got the thriller, and this one I picked. I'm not 100% if this is a thriller, but it does say crime thriller here, so I'm assuming it's thriller. So yeah, I'm just saying that's a thriller. I'm not 100% sure. I think it is. Just it says crime that on it, so assume it's a thriller. Who put it is. Then the next one is The Traitor's Wife. Traitor's Wife. Traitor's Wife by Kathleen Kent. This is the cover. I really like the cover of this, and this one I think it's historical book. Yeah, got a historical book. And this one I picked because it says up there with the best historical novel written on the bottom of it, and says it's in New England 1673, so I will count that as historical. This is from like 400 years ago, or based in like from. Sorry, let me say that again. I will put this in historical because it's based in 1600s. I don't know if it's a fantasy or anything, but I'm just guessing it's just a story back then, not really a fantasy or anything like that. Then the next one I picked is Dark Secrets 2 by Elizabeth Chandler, and this one was number in title, so that's what I picked for number in title. I have read the first one, and also, oops, this is another book I DNF'd. Yeah, there's two books I actually DNF'd in here, this one and this one, but I did read this, like, started reading this like over a year ago, then I stopped reading it, so yeah, got that book for number in the title. Then the last one is A Medal for Leroy by Michael Morpurgo. That's the cover, and this one was a book by a favourite author, and this person, he's one of my favourite authors. I've read a few of his books, mostly they're children books that I've read of his. I don't think he does adult books, but I really enjoy them, even though I'm an adult, but still I quite enjoy them. So yeah, they're the 10 books I've picked. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing the 50 page a day for the month of July. Today's the 1st of July, and it's 7 already at PM. So I have to kind of get started on reading today. Just I haven't read at all today, just I was a little bit busy. I just came up for bath, so my son is going to bed in 40 minutes, so I'm probably gonna read after he goes to bed, and maybe read a little bit before he goes to bed for next 40 minutes before he goes to bed, so I can get as much of it done. I don't know if I'm going to record today for my 50 pages a day for a month challenge. I am going to be recording it, but I might not do it every single day. I might just like quickly pop in or record to tell you how my progress is going with 50 pages a day challenge for the month. So yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed, and see you in my next video. Bye.